Maybe I might podcast, tune in, don't fight it. Just vibes in the room, yeah, the mood stay private. Networking, socializing, we all invited. Here's a gang of plans, but we keep it exciting. Maybe I might podcast, press play, relax. Real talks, real laughs, no cap, just facts. From the streets to the mindset. Leveling heights, it's a maybe, but I might. Yeah, I might whine.
Rusting back to the world, what's going on? My name is Sfuba, aka Mafora Clan, aka Mana Tracy, aka Autile Aditrete, and welcome to the podcast, maybe my podcast. Hagin Rusting back to the world. I really meant it because Kajeguru Pretoria. That means we stepped out of our comfort zone. And we were invited by Malome. Malome Igwe was like, hey yo, come through, man. Pretoria Kajeguru Mouse Beauty Parlor. But check mo Pretoria now, but we want to know what we get really anything has to do with beauty. Let's check them on. And today on the podcast, I've got actually very interesting people. I believe you are seeing a familiar face. You are seeing familiar faces, to be specific, actually. But let me just take this moment by introducing, because I don't want to say a lot. So, on my first left here, my brother, how are you?
I'm right, my brother.
Yeah. I think most South Africa is totally famous at heart. So what's up with
Is there such a word called famous?
Yeah.
I don't consider myself famous.
Yeah.
I half the time Gaspar. I don't even check half the things that I do.
I was also very to go picture.
Those pictures is a norm.
It's a norm. That keep proof ya hore or famous. But nonetheless, for those who don't know you, maybe you are okay kimang
Sfuba Nation.
Sfuba Nation. But Sfuba Nation kimang. In short. Yeah.
Yeah, and Sfuba is just another name that came through, and then we added nation to it because we're trying to address the nation. So basically, they call it Sfuba Nation, Mfana location, Mfana deck brass, a sexy chubby guy, 15,000 So yeah, that is Sfuba Nation.
Sfuba Nation.
Yeah.
Your actual name? Mpho.
It's a long story with that but yeah, it resonates now actually.
Yeah.
Resonate because what's very nice speak things from the chest.
Yeah.
You know.
I get it now. But I'm meeting. He's from Majita Monday podcast. Please go and check it out. Subscribe mo channel because really, I'm one of them. Hey, it's very controversial, but hey. So today it's actually Father's Day, so we're gonna be having a conversation about anything related to fathers. My guy,
it's a
TikToker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are very famous on TikTok, but in short, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, no. Tumisang aka Marumara.
Abash.
Marumara. I'm doing TikTok lezonge. Go TikTok lezonge Marumara. Yeah, unfortunately my guy is not here today. Can't come back. It's okay. It's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hali Samwiti go to Zonge Marumara TikTok or like Marumara is there. Yeah, then I started TikTok
Yeah.
Only to find out
Your personality comes with it.
I get really that day.
Yeah.
I keep pushing because of yeah, until such things, but
we ended up
but but for some reason the that's why I'm still there. But nana push and jackers.
Yeah.
Push and jackers.
Beside the TikTok videos, who are you? Like if I'm watching your TikTok videos, I like this guy because of his lifestyle, your content, but beside the content, who are you?
Yeah, now I'm just a guy who go motseng fela o ithatelang batho
Yeah,
o batho ba mo ratang
yeah,
wa bona.
yeah.
So because of ke phela ke engage le batho ba baya like bo Sfuba Nation
Yeah.
ke di bra tse leng gore nna le bona re thomile go kopana ka mo strateng and then ra thoma ka
Engage and
di-call
stuff,
and then
yeah.
ba thoma ba motivate member it's a 1 2 3 it's a 1 2 3 wa bona.
Yeah.
Ke motho mongwe e leng gore ke rata ke batho ba baya
Yeah.
wa bona go na go nka tsana mo plekeng and batho ba re ai this guy
Wa
o
mo
ka go na le
kwešiši.
di-flop wa bona
Yeah.
re mo utlwisise
Yeah.
every time fa ke tsenang teng batho ba tshega ba batla bloma le nna and then that's it
Yeah.
the way ke pushang ka teng.
No, man, I like that. I like that. On the far left, Malome Igwe. I think you've seen him on actually one of the episodes. He's one of the guys Baba do waiting for 10 on the first episode saga. And yeah, I'm still really grateful because they really built the podcast to where it is today. So Malome Igwe, as much as Baku the viewers saga, but yeah, maybe just a little bit for Gwenam.
Ke kgololosego, real name, Sfuba ke surname.
Yeah.
Ke Malome Igwe. Usually people ask this question about why Malome Igwe.
Yeah.
No, Igwe is a Nigerian name. So I think I was the president na gone go school. So usually ukrage ke fa di speechy all those things. And then bata bana ba school ba re Igwe.
Yeah.
One. So the name Igwe tlile ko teng ko. Yeah, I believe whatever se ke se etsang, it was a calling because of ke ra reng ke tswang kgakala lone this thing of entertainment and all that.
Yeah.
Like ke tlhalositse. So that's me. Ke Igwe the way ke leng ka teng. Ke rata this thing and then I'm an MC.
Yeah.
Working le machita ba baya, like we rekile le bokari bomang, and then gona no I'm working le Marumara. We are doing well.
Yeah.
And I'm glad no yana gape Marumara introduced me more prior to Sfuba, so it's something great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, thank you very much, man. Today, we are having a conversation about fathers. I don't know if Lonali Trimona, am I speaking to fathers? Or maybe are you you represent the father through ngwana also gago ngwana nna ka gago go etsagalang. But today is Father's Day, so I'd like to know, man, I'd like us to engage and dive deep into the conversation today, which is Father's Day. What is Father's Day to you? What does Father's Day to you mean? Especially you, because you represent Majita. I feel like because you're always having conversations about Majita, or Belda Majita, what you calling for Majita since Nemutoso. I feel like today, being Father's Day, resonate with your content. So please, if you can just dive deep on that.
Father's Day is just a day. It's a day. When the sun sets, the Father's Day is gone. I'm sorry. That's how I look at it. It's just a day. But after and before that, your actions speak as a father. I'm sorry. But you must realize that within the 365 days, you only celebrated on this day. You know, it's so controversial that you find even there's women on social media who say, yeah, happy Father's Day to me. Like, we don't even own this day. You understand, Brad? So that's why to me, I say it's just a day. You understand? But after and before, the actions that you take in terms of how you take care of the kids and how your kids look at you, that's what determines you as a father. And they will celebrate you on this day because they feel, as a father, you have outdone yourself throughout the challenges that they have, and you've always been there as a father. Because any man can be he can be a DNA person. It takes a lot to be a father. It takes even the days that you don't want to do it, you are forced to do it because you are a father. It takes decisions that people are not going to like because you're a father. And then when you are taking those decisions because you are protecting your family. But remember, sometimes the people that you are protecting might not even see the protection coming. They might see as everything that you are doing right now, it's unfair, and they only realize it later on that Ishtiman, he was trying to protect us. Once I even said it in one of the podcasts that all along I didn't get along with my father. I realized what he was trying to do now as I have my own kids. What this man was trying to, and in I was the problem here. Because I couldn't understand him back then. I think also the generational gap is also a problem. You understand? Yeah, because so now, to give you a straight answer, to me, I just think Father's Day is a day until your actions prove that you're a father.
You just said something very interesting. You said, no time simply because you did not understand the way or maybe detail. Do you think, when now yourself, since do you think there's ways to papa detail so feeling no, this one's done.
Yeah, most definitely. Look, we had a conversation this one time, Lemakato, and I said to him, I'm always going to be a better father than you. You're not looking at this the way Nagazamo Bontayo. My son needs to be a better father than me. I need to be a better father than you. That way, we are growing a legacy and a generation of better fathers going forward. So your mistakes, I try to bridge them so that my son doesn't experience them. My mistakes, my son must bridge them so that his son doesn't experience them. Then when you look at the lineage, the mistakes they going forward, they are cancelled. So you need to listen to it in that way. Why I must always be a better father than you? It's because the mistakes still did link realize or marti time so it means I can't do this with my son. Then obviously now it means whatever tactic I take is to get out of that situation before it comes. Wouldn't that make me a better father than my father? It would. Because everything I correct. So it's not a competition. It's just making sure that the lineage A and I build that. It becomes a series of better men. So he should be proud that I'm actually better than him.
Maragro, sometimes I feel oh attack because even mo
No, but when I explained it to him, he understood what I'm trying to say. He said, no, if you're saying it like that, I hear you.
Yeah. I want to bring you into the conversation. In past few weeks, 2 weeks actually, the series, The Polygamist, has been sparking a lot of, conversations online. And it seems like it was a division, Basadi Bare, this guy is wrong, this guy is right. I don't want to discuss the series on its own, but they find themselves busy planta bana, and today they are being celebrated, where else they don't do anything for their kids. Do you think that is fair for them to celebrate Father's Day?
One thing I got one go Hansi angeke blame Mama Jita.
Yeah.
Angeke blame Mama Jita. There's fathers Baba failing, but not because of Baba to fail. They fail because of the situation.
Yeah.
One time, Masadi kono hoto mawena because of all ahon someone because of the situation all the moyon.
Which is
Chile, Aliwega Chile. Chile the journey is Hore, Batubabanti, especially Kobatum Babon.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it because of refer to the situation here, this episode.
Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah.
If regardless of American man, Jonas 1, 2, 3, but everyone in our protector stake is a kopateng tsa Jonas.
Yeah.
Wa ntlhaloganya. Le wena mosadi o kgona go go tlogella gore ke kopane le Sfuba. Because of Sfuba patagisha. Wa bona?
Yeah.
And then ga go ntsha mo bophelong ba o fitela sa go ntshe a le one. O kgona go khata from ngwana from conversation ya lona ba baby because a go ntshe 8.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day go suffer mang o monyane.
Yeah.
Mang o monyane ha itse because of wa ja wana ka ntlha Sfuba.
Yeah.
Wa bona? But wena o le kang gore o lele ona but wa bona mosadi a ka wa go khapa tshone ya.
Yeah.
Ha na ntho ka etsang. Mosadi kgona go ntsha to a point where a sa le le saisage ya go ka bua le ene. The way o tla kgona go khapa ka teng.
Yeah.
Wa bona? But not only to find out go safariswa o monyane.
Yeah.
Wa bona? Because me bra re go tse o itse gore nta to nna le mo ntlong a sene le time alago mara ha o bolelwa ke.
And it has become a norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
O kgona o itse gore a ke le time alaga mara
I see the time at time. I see the time at time. Yeah.
Because of respect. On the line. And then o kgona o itse gore le ka mo next door. Le time alago na le ngwana go next door. On the line. Mare o etse ka re dio tseo ha o di bone. And a se gore ha o di bone ke fela gore o ngwana ha o di bue.
Yeah.
Wa bona?
You don't have the voice for
it. The way re gotse le sa rate dilo re le bana. Re sa bue dilo but no ka ska bolela le 2000 le 2000 la e khotla no le re awa. Papa ntlo go bona go next door we sa di tshota go next door 1 2 3 wena no ka se re papa
eno ngano le nkaro tsana le nna o monyane
no ka motho
next
no ka se
yeah
mare wa bona go nna le time ba how difficult but how difficult especially to majita ba ileng gore bazola
yeah
wa bona
yeah
ho na le majita sa boning that needs from control bra and that thing it destroy majita ba wa bona
yeah
ba ba malore a ngwana ga go lo tlisa wa bona o nnetse go morago o nnetse gore ngwana ga go lo tlisa.
I think I'm one of those kids.
Yeah.
Where my father is like, nah.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
And when I live in Malome, my home is Sfuba na say 1 2 3 Sfuba na sa go Sfuba na say.
Yeah.
One line. Yeah. Mama ha mo retsenyana. Wa bona Sfuba na go bona nna ngwana te go lo godile me bra. A ba go wa.
Yeah.
Mwana ga no ntso le kae. Ona le flop ya 1 2 3. O mo fatseletse mama ga mo fileng tsone.
Now my question is one. If you were saying you were one of those kids where your dad has said to you, did you challenge the situation from the other side, which is your mother's side?
You know what? For me, it has always been Tabayakore. I can choose the shy side. Because most of the time,
if you are not choosing a side, did you challenge this topic to your mother and say, why would that guy say such a thing? What happened between the two of you? Because I'll tell you, 9 times out of 10, if a man says, it means he tried to actually get access to you and your mother denied it. You understand? And the problem with many of us as kids is we choose one-sided stories that come from our mother. You understand? We don't have father figures today because our mother took decisions for us. And we don't challenge it when it comes to our mother. We should be at a point where right now we old, brother. We should be telling our mothers, you are not fair. You grew up in a house with a mother and a father. And I've got a deadbeat father because of your choices. Women that have fathers, that have baby daddies that left the relationship, they are not victims of circumstances. They are victims of their choices. You chose that man. You knew this man was an idiot. When he becomes an idiot, why are you acting surprised now? Understand? Over three different baby mothers. Over Chavit, who are Nakata Mukol. Omukona toolbox wet.
I want to break Sister Igwe. Malome Igwe. Go to conversation. He said, whatever, adding to what he's saying, he said, Wagria, Hablemi Moti, Baba Nangle Basa Baba Nisi.
Yeah.
outside with different baby mamas.
Hey.
Do you agree with what we say?
Not on my side.
Yeah.
I don't know gore no yana dilo di tsamaya ne. I'm having a problem ya gore I don't know my brother can karab. But ba ratana sentle. And then after one a ta gwa kgaoganeng. So and it happens a lot
Yeah.
because of if stress mo generation ya no. Or why in every time ge le ratana you could do things ba botle. But ga ngwana ngare ke ene o tlisa separation between lona. Wa
Yeah,
tlhaloganya?
yeah.
So e tla mo kwenteng ela gore machita o kry bana le bana ba baya mo kgeng ya gore o na re o sa monna le wena.
Yeah.
And then a nna le ngwana le wena re la kgaogana. And then when somewhere a re go sa mafale la kgaogana after ngwana a tla. Wa tlhaloganya yona re. So batho ba ntse ba kgone go jump machita ba phela boima. Wa tlhaloganya? Remember the guys ga se batho ba e leng gore ba phela ba ntsha dilo fela.
Yeah.
Moshimane ke motho o leng gore o batla go swela mogala o fila gore ge nka bolelela stumza go tswa stumza o ntshega ka whatever the situation e ke fetang mo yo.
Yeah.
Wa e tlhaloganya? So rather a ka nna didimang. That is why we have a lot of dilo tsa bo di-GBV wa bona those
Yeah.
kind of things whereby motho ga se tatantsha enga yage ka ntho e ntse moja
Yeah.
o feleletsa a etsa diphoso a ba iphitlhela a feleletsa le ko ditronko. So we have to do things tse leng gore a ke itse gore yang but mo leng gore majita they can speak out.
Yeah.
Gona nong ga re sa tsepao the very same stumzo mo tsepang mo fa dikgang tsago tsoga ka mo sa diphatlaladitse.
Yeah.
Wa e tlhaloganya? So ra nka tla ke didimala ke pe mo dilo ka sa fa I don't have money a ka ke ilo mmolela o nnyatse ne ke na le zaka but anong dilo di ko tlase ka ke ilo mmolela ba tle ba nnyatse re feleletsa re tshwara that thing e builda more. So I'm just praying gore as majita ke feel gore nka re ka nna le a way of you know go a taking dikgang.
Yeah.
Wa e tlhaloganya?
Yeah.
Go a taking dikgang gore re groomege and I believe those things tsone tsa gore nako nngwe we have the meeting the podcast tse yalo tse di buang ka those kind of
Conversations
things
about
people
men,
think
yeah.
that di etsa gore kgone go thuba whatever because of we don't know gore ke mang I may say something kante motho o feta foo.
Yeah.
I may say something kante na go feta foo. So and e monate thata mo majiteng because majita ha re bue ke gatela kganya gore
Re shota sekele tsa rona. Shota sekele tsa rona.
ba straight bra.
Yeah.
Batho mme jaaka stumza go a sa go batla ga go batla and we'll show you ga feditse ka wena o feditse rona sentse nka re kana nong ga se tlhole ke nna le sister fale mare ka ke didimane e be batho ba bona ka mokgwa mme
Yeah.
wena o movile on
Yeah.
wena o sa batla go tlhagisa that thing ya gore ga se tlhole ke nna le motho wa mme wa e tlhaloganya gore a re so
Yeah.
majita re feta mo lifeng e leng gore e bokete and I wish that's why ke re ke batla ga ke go nna le ditsela tse dintsi
Yeah.
tsa gore re ka thusa majita wa e tlhaloganya go nne sharp yeah.
It takes me back to the question because I batla gore re thabele far away from the fact that today we're talking about Father's Day and we're celebrating Father's Day because the point is I feel like we can dive deep into it, dive deep in back and forth. But the question now is that who since re celebrate you are being celebrated as a father because you said something about Father's Day is Father's Day today go fedile and then that's it. Re celebrate motho o contributang yang or motho o etsang eng gore re tle re you deserve to be celebrated as a father.
I think I'm gonna take it back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it back to what Malome Igwe said. There's a lot of separation amongst us as black people as soon as one atla. That separation, the root cause of it. I don't know if you guys work construction, but whenever there's an injury, they look for a root cause. Yeah, or what caused the incident or the injury. The root cause of it, kurba jola brayaka. But whoever jola, one falls pregnant. One is not ready to be a father. This man would say blatantly, "Najo ake ready who want that." And frankly, I feel low and out in a school. You know, though I don't support abortion, but I'm thinking this is the wrong timing for us to have a child. Ne? We're keeping this child. Now remember, You are not ready to be a mother. He's not ready to be a father. You are bringing a child into this world that's going to give both of you challenges. I'd say this, no one is ever ready to be a father. But one has to be willing to be a father. You can never be ready to be a father. But when that situation comes, you have to be willing to say, I'm going to be a father now. It means I must, act accordingly. Utomo via zaga, utomo, wambasta nelor nerno henesi, matumara murate usar, tomo nwadi ay di koron. Mo braga honal ngosi ngwe yet after 9 months. Wambasta it shows you are preparing to yourself to be a father. You are preparing yourself to take this responsibility of being a father. You understand? But now this is where things deviate. When you are both not ready to be parents, ngwanola over inconvenience for the both of you. Tension between the two of you. Ohopole hore wena o ba pregnant in 9 months o le mosadi. Nna ke mojita ke ko diterateng nna dilo tsa ka di eme. You understand? Nako nngwe ke kgone go dira dilo tsa ka rekela ngwana diaparo ka mo rekela di-pampers dimmeleke ka di isa ko wena ke re setse le ngwana ra thomo jiva bjanong he ke jiva wa mpona 1 minute ke short left the other minute ebile setse ke le humo rustenburg a o itse le gore ke fitlhile nako mang ke a posta phela o thomo kwatela gore nna ke a jiva wena o setse le ngwana ne tshwantse a sale le mang brayaka you understand? Ne tshwantse a sale le mang a ke re ko wena o tsereng responsibility gore o tla ba mme then e tsamaya bjao auti yaka if nna ko make sure gore ko ke yang go teng ke zolela ngwana wena o tla sala le e ra gore wena you do your end of the bargain, I do mine. You understand? Then we meet halfway na lo wena. And it means for both of our lives it is adjusted and shifted. It means I also can't do what I want whenever I want. Sometimes I can be in Rustenburg bar ngwana wa lwala I have to drive back. Wa bona gore it's an inconvenience. You understand? But it's an inconvenience ya ngwanaka, so it shouldn't be an inconvenience. Ke responsibility yaka as a parent. You understand? So people tend to not accept such things, Malome. To say, if we're going to have a child, then it means our life changes completely between the both of us and this child. But when you go no Malome, are responsible for one.
I remember back in high school, I don't know if it happened Kalona, but they used to say banyana ba sale go holo. Sinini. Maybe baba fadi pete or baba bulella baba ruta ka education about sex and stuff. But it never happened come out. Or it never happened ko skolong sa ka whereby bare mauti ba sale le go etsagalang. So it takes me rona no go etsagalang re tena ra sala go dikhone. Re utlwela tšhomi ya ka gore bona ba re monate ka nama.
If those things are still happening right now, where they are giving information to women or girl children, and all of that, doesn't that say that the female species within our country must be more informative than us? It means they've got more information about this thing. So when hel salale ya na me, ngwanyana ntsa itse moro ba le flop. Why are I stopping? These are the two scenarios I'm trying to show you. Naki utlwile go strategy. So meaning my information is not one twar. Yeah, now we utlwile ka mo olong by a professional. She already knows the repercussions of the things that we are doing right now. Why can't she stop it?
This woman busetsa again. You busetsa go haingele ya gore ona le mashita. Kana kana re leader di. Ana basadi ba leader mo. Basadi ba leader. Basadi wa we meta me le ba gane so. The first person go gona gana go tsetse ke sula le family.
Okay. Yeah.
Wonderland. But when it comes to this thing, maybe I protected this sex. O feel like I'm going responsibility to the guy.
How?
Wonderland. Kill the way by Tankapi. Wonderland. Buffer responsibility to the guys. And then again, I feel like Basadi know this thing here, Kima 9 months. E be tsentse ke nna gape mo stateng ke tlhokomele ngwana go re mo bone ba fila gore ke flop wa bona ga ba sa rata that thing. I don't know go etsagetseng wa bona ba fila gore o ka re Majita le bona o ka re nkebe ba ima
ya khonala
wa ntlhaloganya kore ke na le go ipotsa ke re
ya
wa serious
khonala
ba e batla yalo ke the way ke bonang gore basadi matsatsi a ko go tla ba fila motho o kgone go founela ngwana wa 2 days o go tlhoafaletse what the fuck is that o go tlhoafaletse or ngwana o kgone go busa because of o fila gore okay Tumisang gole wa jive ya ka Sfuba ntsa bua Tumisang gole wa jive nna ke busy ka ngwana hi cut the flop again so because of nna ha ke breastfeeding ngwana ha ke tsenye ngwana nepi okay ka khona mara nako nna ke go strateng ke na le Majita ya ke zolela na ngwana kana so every time ge ke le go di biring go ra gore nna le Majita re mo di flop mo re on tlhaloganya ra bua he re fetsa bua nna le Igwe re lozola thutlipafana re tlhaga re tshwere ke re Igwe a re tse 50-50 lipa e nngwe a re tse 1-2-3 50 e ka itse gore dinepi tsa ngwanola masha ngwanola wa bona
how many madumanes do you have? How many guys baba tshwanang wena baba naganang ya ka wena ba because it's just being a family mawitsa baya ha ba contribute ko bana
breakaway
ha ke batho e ba is like now the conversation is about kore no manyana ba go re like but we do have friends who are not supporting their kids.
Oh, let me say
guy braka in which generation because clearly not this one or maybe like it's a second row
yeah
but
is there a man these days that doesn't want to support kids
yeah man
okay ever are tell le bana ba rena tlhakane re le Majita ka tseno ra babysitter o tla leng we or a simple tell the discuss amba fethu because now I've got friends who say e tlang le bana ba fethu re blooming ra braya mar ka tseno re gatile bana or o mo wana re ba fethu a o mo re nka tswa ka tseno sister o ile pleke tsa hae o shile bana re okay it's fine re tla le bana go wena wa understand then right uri bana ba dalla da na re braya here lebella bolo understand so we both got what we want we babysitting at the same time re cheating le Maji understand so he bar bia wena o tla le unless when you don't have a child but if you have one o tla le braya
let me say this na dilo di changeile ya back in those days tsa batsadi ba rona they used to follow the basic rules whereby Musadi had gore a submissive and then monna the head of the family wa tlhaloganya provide and all those things wa tlhaloganya so no yana gantse dilo di gola remember batsadi ba rona ne ba sena problem ya gore can stay in the house a tlhokomele mo ntlong a tlhokomele bana a go while ntata ile bo Joburg e bo Panno a kgone o tsaya mmago otlhe or a ile kae go diplaseng a ile etsang a yet never sena problem because of nearly the way ba ne ba rutilwe ka teng so no gentse dilo di change no yana bo they are 50-50 le bon that whereby wa bua wa tlhaloganya go bua le ene can say something that is why gona ba fila gore ga le pregnant fa le wena o etsa dilo ntsa nka re go tsa jaka ngwana wa gore you can't say anything now because of ngwana o etla o sentse le mostetse le ene o kgone go bolella ga se le gona le ganya tla kutlwelle motho aka a re so ke the way dilo di change ka teng you know how go te mathuta ba changeile dilo you can't expect le ene o batla strata o batla re ga bona fa le shebishita nga ba stabelegile ka pele those kind of things right so we are having a problem gantse nako di tsamaya wa itse le technology ba re gantse gola gape ka fa gona le disadvantage tse di etsagalang wa tlhaloganya gantse dilo di tsamaya so generation no ke generation e fast e leng gore that is why ke re leka dilo tse dintsi no whereby tsa go bua wa tlhaloganya and I know yana ke kganya gore if I ke batla stumza ke gana o kra motho mong ka moso fast a ke tlo nnela go nngana le stumza
because of ngwana
because of wa bona
maybe khone go bolela gore na ke tlo nna le wena because of ngwana mara Majita khone sta ka mo relationship because of ngwana wa nzalwa mara Mamedi a ka o tloela fa le ngwana go a tsana mo koleng le boyfriend a ge ba tsamaya wa nzalwa wena o le ouchi you stuck le ngwana go fa wa nzalwa
wa bona e re bolela ka submission Somebody once said, Kenze somewhere, Aria, Sfuba, happy, you have to realize that a man would sacrifice his happiness for his family, but a woman will sacrifice his family for his happiness. No, whoever taught you that was telling you bullshit. Braga, submission is a very simple thing for Musadi. Who submit for Musadi, it happens like this. Understand? We yira because Hunalesasi believer more. And if you are not going to give her what she believes in, she will not submit to you. Understand? Musadi ubergabi au braga. O mongwe lo mongwe mosadi o tlo tlhakanang le ena mo bophelong if o mbona submita mo wena a o latelela ko o yang a ira dilo tsotso lo motho re joka tseno a rena ya borotho mara o ka re ke na le bogobe re ka jaka moronyana braga lo ka tla le moro wa thelele o ja understand o ja because she submits to you and she believes in what you are understand eno ba rena mo gongwe re le majita le rena re latlha society to a point that it gets them to disrespect us. Understand? And yes, I want to do a side, but you cannot do it repeatedly to a point where this person does not see you as a man anymore. Or one is another type of animal. So you are building an animal into this woman. Then you are getting surprised when this woman is an animal in your house. By nature, by nature, Marco, what's a come to Lumurli Tomile when Alena from scratch? Was up meter and a flop or baby raqua, ke baby raqua. Or baby raqua, ke baby raqua. Because who believe more and I is a man or this guy's got a vision, and I think his vision is gonna take us to the next level. When I hope it have a vision again, who feel our roofy, how some more man. Understand? Now she's asking herself for a marmebra, Kalila Kotel to kiss up me tamu. Dimanu, understand? Let's go back to the polygamist. Over no die for me branalo labiang or apelanal time till to a point where she started disrespecting him. Because Nasa Monica say lolly actions study man. Understand? It's a reciprocation of things, Brad. The more you don't show your woman respect, she will not show you too. Understand? Akitur we bona kai theory or musadi twanta utlompe wena lura umutlompe. Understand? Hona le basadi ba bangwe braga o ka dalla mo di matlho ya hae until I realize o rumira style then now bontsho re lena o tla ira understand na go o tloga dalla mo di ma 4-5 years wa busy o ikira clever wa itsa o lebeletse hona le tsatle le mo mosadi ola o itebella go spilling are hold on barrier ya ntwaela barrier ira 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and all along I'm quiet no demand one tell wa bua wa mosadi o la o tella ka maramotso hae o mo telletse pele braaka wena this thing the root cause ya yona wena ene wa mangala le bana ba ba thoma o tella ene o itse re mosadi o na le power ya o tsubisa bana ba hao wa understand o sala o itse bana a re useless hampe ho mona le so o ka ndo kra ile o jola le thaka hao le thabo wa bona ngwana ha wa ngwanyana o thomo realize mar this man is a man I respected le ro jola le thaka tsaka. But so now, how are you really thinking now? Who level as a father? No. Otomo level majita groove and I told you must get blue mix when out lurking the flavor that dalnazari have. Are you a childish? You are childish because of the childish actions that you are taking. Understand, Brian? O tla ba sa o sugele braga no tla ba sa o disrespect o tla ba o botsa se o leng sona wa understand
Sfuba ga go utlwa ba kanya Sfuba I buang eng khopatsa la go ngwana ke le ka botsa Malome ya ka ba ke Malome le time malaga every day ha chase over scaftino o ya go shopong o not e begetsa hae wa bua ka bo 10 wa tlhapa wa go bala ba bona ke da ya etsang every day so all ile ga every day wa momanya mo shauta every day tena ke mnitse ke Malome ma go shauta la mane every day ka le baka la hoye o mas kaftini ono and then ba mane o go yetse no so lo phila ba lona ba botle o momanyetsa go ba skaftini ono to go shopong
wa o sa no qola
Why?
Ke ntho a ira.
Like o mo kgatile. Wa ntlhaloganya. Mare ka go botsa basadi ba botlhale my bra. Ke tso realize gore Maledi na lwela morago. After ke bona go tsena bonnake ko gae. Ba ba tswang go strateng. Wa ntlhaloganya. Now we thinking gore thu ena e ntatailo eno ang go shopong. It's about go ya go shopong o no thu ka nda se go shopong papa.
O jika dikgono.
O jike dikgono. O etsa le bana go ntle. Wa bona? So ke setse ke na le bonnake. Ke nna ke lwela le Maledi ntho e wrong. Nna ke tla re damane o no tse pedi. Cause ke mntwana. Maledi na sa lwele ka ene. Nna itse gore damane o tsena ka dikhona tsa gagwe. It's not about two ena. Wa ntlhaloganya? So bomme le bone nako nngwe re ka ba sola mare ba na le leitlho la le ba bonang dio ka lona. Wa bona? Mosadi nako nngwe kgone go bona gore mare ya ntšhabetsa. Mara ba re tu a re ya ntšhabetsa. Cause go na le basadi ba bangwe ba ga ba ipona ka mmamoso a lositse motsage. E mo go tlo tsena mmole wa matlhelwane a tlo nna ka. Wa bona? O protecta motsage o protecta le bana ba gagwe. Wa bona? Mare re na le mathaima nako nngwe le rena re flopa net down. Then that's why re iteletsa re na le bana kwale. Wa bona? Mare bua nnete fela basadi ba kgona re bona di flopa tsa re.
I want to bring batho ba mo paneleng. I don't know if any one of you guys can say something. I want to ask you one question. Do you think money contributes into being a good father? Any one of you guys? Mokraudo. Do you think money contributes into you being a good father? What do you have to...
You must remember, Obana also be present. So the most important thing is to be present.
Yeah.
You need to be present. You need to be there. On for start. Yeah. Because Obana you just me. It's why I not balance it back.
Yeah.
Or for start. So walk around you're present and he was now doing something that you are.
Yeah. But then you are... Kirata point of view. It seems like some men now they derail away from the family. They derail away from being what we want them to be. The fathers that are supposed to be good fathers. Now, I mean, as it's been saying.
It's a statement that's promoted by mostly social media.
Yeah.
Understand? You wake up in the morning apparently bar munna ke vele. Now tshwantse re late di vele. You wake up the next morning bar no munna e sale vele munna ke golf 8 au matota. Sningni munna ke jazz, sningni munna ke shebo. The problem with manhood and fatherhood, we've got people who are dictating these rules and they happen not to be men.
So it proves called basadi bana le.
Yes, they've got power over us, but here's the problem. They're changing the narrative of being a man to what they think is right for them. That's why 90% of their relationships do not work. Because, let me give you an example, Jonas. A simple example, Jonas. There's a part when I told you that a lot of women have a certain picture of a man that they want. They draw this picture. And after they draw this picture, now they start looking for someone that's going to fit in this picture. So say now ukrawena and you don't fit in that picture. It's a problem. For you, not for her. Yana, she can always go to another guy and another guy and another guy until she feels this is where she's getting the picture. Here's the problem about getting a picture out to Analia Jonas. There's 6 other women who've got the same picture. And when that picture comes right before them, never no, this picture is married. I won't. Understand? That's why it is difficult for you as a man who only relaxed. But Mosadi ukono jamuna mutomung aba monte hurkia jela. Because the aim is to take this guy out of Mosadi Ola. Ebe wahai. But now you don't realize that the moment that you are taking this man, his exit is going to be the same exit to you. You understand? Because what makes you think or ahuna mosadi wa o phala wena ko ntle? You understand? So if we're looking at it ka space sa Jonas is a successful man. But he's also a sick man because he's a sex addict. So now, but you understand? That's like putting a wolf in a hen house and say, don't eat the chickens. Utari chance, Brayaga. You understand? Because these people, whether he likes it or not, even if he avoids the situation, women are still going to fall over him because he's a successful man. You understand? So now, everything that is happening to that man is based on his emotions and choices. If my emotions and choices are saying I'm entertaining these women, then it means you are falling into the trap. If your emotions and choices are saying, nah, these women are not worth me losing my marriage, then it means you are one of the few that has actually came out of the stigma. Wantoar. And in their eyes, in these women, you're a fool. Ibile, by rounder off ka Sothovar, mosadi a Sfuba justice fool. Understand? They don't realize that I just don't want to entertain them. It's not like I can't.
Takes me back to the question of Father's Day. Now, motho tsona le Jonas. Motho o na le bana o busy nga planta bana kwa. Le a guy o na le bana ba 2 ba 3 le maybe 1 until sinhle. Between the two, who do we celebrate as the best Father's Day celebration? Is it the one o leng gore mo tlhokometse medi a gagwe le bana ba gagwe ba iwane, or the one o plantang because of no successful now? All right.
But is he not taking care of his kids? Let's look at Jonas. Was he not taking care of his kids? Did their kids sleep hungry? No. Every kid was equally treated the same. And unless Kaola Wagoso wait, that was the one where I felt, man, this guy somewhere, Ola Klasai. But most of his kids, that guy, straight and narrow, they live in proper homes. Understand? That is a father. We cannot disregard a man because of his sexual preferences on actions of being a father. Understand? Yeah, not generally as a man, Mara, he's a father. Wantuar. Mara, he's a father, Brayaga. Yeah, generally as a man, Mara is a father.
Let's be honest, Let's be honest. We all call Motorin Mizangareke a father. It's because of the reason why you are a father is because of Banaba Robalaba quotes. One time, we cannot call you you are a father, Usna Sepeleba. One time, but Mosadi, Agaso Papa Timulu, Osilent Timulu said. One time, that is why Honalore. Igwe can be called Papa Timolo Noak. Babisa Igwe Papa Timolo because of Igwe Omega Show Timolo Yaskolo Ngalechap. I only did a good chapo, Wajagos Colum, Otana Lebana Baba. Wabon? So, it well a more Kanya Yazaga. The well a Mokanya Zaga, Zagana Lemata, and then Rebata Nagong Renalhori, Honna present. How to get a chale, how to get 1, 2, 3. But you must remember, Haratana Lebanyana Babasana.
True.
On Alabanyana Baba, how did say in his hour? Tumisang auto Tamono Lemacasa so. One talon. Boyfriend Taka is in Farashapo, the one night. One talon. And then we saw Timolo with the man. Igwe because Igwe was Farasha. When you are trying, what can you know, so plastic in another Zimbabwe and Arawa? Abudi, Mari, have I justify? Barry, one how could you speak a challenge? One how could you speak what? Mari knowing very well, Igwe. Simulo, total. After don't tell it, Simulo, Ikagunyana Zascolo. Aye, Igwe na study regular lab.
What do you remind me
Like how did say my brother?
Like I do have someone, ne? Kilante the last story says, onale ngwana let this other chick, ne? And then the guy after login Mereko got the packages double manning, but still was there for one. So those packages they are fair along the way. Hosa Spanish is in Tiger. So this guy has the packages the lady fair, and the lady went out there and I got not try allowance. This guy would give for Talohan and didn't touch one. And then one by the time since Alamunya. So Hasnedi Sagadi fella, then Cherele asked Tabalo and Honali conflict between the meeting to the fleet. And then I know Ohaneta Auchi ho Bonenwa. So at a my that chick, as not a meeting someone else, someone no longer the chele. So this guy, last sheet, it was the unveiling. And then the unveiling guy, Coacheri, Yana Jolalone X. I get over 1.5 feet. And then went to the kid Amrare, do you know me? Ara Manara, I don't know you. One more Louis Vuitton, essentially one. Haiti Dibra, Mardibra, Nakwana Central Munyan was doing a lot for it. Now because of Mwanaya no Seta Hudile and Kono Wanatelite. That kid Abayako Papa, Papa Gaki, I don't know you. Ufila young isn't that if that thing happens to you.
But also, look at it on the other side. This man that is raising this child, this man that is raising this child, what is he saying when this child is growing and the father is not there and he's raising this child, but he's never engaged with the father? The problem where, because now we're going to be stepping into stepfather, ne? The problem where most of the stepfathers they lack is the fact that they take one-sided stories and they run with them. Wantwara, utlwella se media haya moditseng sona ka diamond. You understand? I've never seen a man that would say, let me challenge both situations. Agar not demand ke maseng. Naga mlata taman ke nyo go tlhalwanya gore ho irala. You understand? Wa molata pila polite daman war braka or in sharp. Man ke di betha le media la ona le ngosi le ona. So I just need to understand hore mo flop o ile kae. Wantwara. Diamond hele mujita. Oh, to story diamond ke mujita is var kurori. This guy is in my child's life. And I need to make this guy understand why I'm not in my child's life. Aya le diamond. Praga nek spana mining nek sapota ngwanaka ka gradi saga ka tshwara chelete la ya fela. Then that's when I started seeing the true colors to Jolanle. Understand? Because the loyalty of a woman and the true loyalty of a woman, you will only see it when you are rock bottom as a man. Understand? You will only see it when you are rock bottom. When you are down and out and feather, osnalify bopo brayak, marjo frowan timu. Aye. Not that why me braske pilag bob zagurta lenga tsorangza. Enga regala Lisa Ferrari bras itwa motabing you. Ali turke sokoti bia le dai fro. Understand? Kawanan le tabe umpitse mbari lireng is fine. Nake it white we vericate ngwana la modimo brayak. Understand? Even God forbid le ba ka ra divorce braka a hona mosadi o mongwe ke tlo monyala. If I buy assets in company ke ko yena ke motse ke signela dide e tla ba ya hawe ke tlhokofala, rather the devil I know. You understand? And that's my opinion. I'm not saying every man should do that. Ke itse se nna ke se experience tseng le mosadi wa ka braka. You understand? But my thing to you is a lot of men we take things one-sided and ho tlhakana le Igwe ba re ngwana kwa Igwe. Akere o wulitse re useless. So your perspective of Igwe from now on is Igwe is useless. Mara, you've never actually sat down le Igwe or Braka wa itina ke feel or ka ra itsana. And I'm in a space where I'm raising your child. Understand? Re ka bontshana bya Braka. I think there's somewhere more ka fixandi. Wena wa re monna wa re Sfuba daigente nna o hana ke bona ngwana. O irang. Understand? And a little hey look munna and a one need go taka munna one need I must go back and challenge this situation. Joe, why ohana Igwe bona ngwana? Ne, Igwe anezana. Hey, nye. You understand? Then I'll ask you a very clever question. Kirwena, ungaka ufitla ko mo ilung hore you can tell hore future ya Igwe in 3 to 4 years time right now. Agas twarzak. Ura urungaka bulan domba una le masebe. Wena ke uvuma we. You understand? Because let's say tables 10 right now. Nna ke sa spana ka mkho ke spana. Chelete itshwere ke Igwe, utshwere 10 da engwe ka mara mine ya di million. Ro ira byang nna le Igwe bano. Why what? Mara nka be re bontshane no. Igwe re Sfuba ke a loela bra ka dilo tsa ka di monate. Mara wa itse nna ne kere mo ngwaneng ya skofo nka ipatela. Ka re brua wa bona nna lo ena ra berekisa mphe ya skofo nna ke tla cover mo diaparo ding re sha ke perekisano ya ka lo ena bracket got nothing to do with this woman. Understand? We raising a child here. Are necessary feelings tsa batho. Understand? Ya skofa ke ro ipatela no akra lo ro ipatela rightfully so a o mess dilo tsa tsa tile dilo bua di tshwarang wa itse o bua monna wa re Sfuba ntwa ka wa itse mo ne ke na no ke December no relax nna ke tla di cover wa regela ngwana di Jordan wa mo regela di PlayStation tsa dinyaka ene ka o tlhalosetsa or braka diman a re tlo mo regela dilo ka mkho yena nyaka di results ha di tle re bone gore diman o pass to fitla ka wa re senya dimelana le wa bona diman wa itse no okay ke na le stepfather saka mara stepfather saka se chaisana le meta. So it means any decision that I try to maneuver here, it might not work between these two gentlemen. You understand? So it means we move like this now. I'm going to tell you now, by the time you post this, a lot of men will not agree to this. But it's the only way that can raise a child over a stepfather. I tell you, why Agastine how? Ne, demand me bra, ke baby father ya ngwano. Hey lo runyoko mukukuna. Braga, oh no mukukuna staying. Go boots here. If musadi o nyoko mufa. Understand? We're raising a child here. We are trying to make sure that the child has got as much support as they can. Honaba nung diman hana le soccer game. Naki busy ke stepfather sa hai. Mara Igwe kaya. Igwe haya da. Recovery le space sa bontate. Wantwara braga. That's what people don't understand.
Don't forget Remo Pretoria, Mao's Beauty's Parlor. Lately, Motuga half Bob. I get a sponsor, but I'm just saying, Motuga Pretoria North. So come here, Motuga Trimia Hahu, Tobam Natimo Saloon. This is the place to be. Continuing with the conversation, you said stepfathers. You touched on stepfathers. Yeah, no, how outi analongwana. If I supporting one, stepfather versus steppa ini, does that mean we have to celebrate the stepfather than the father of the child, the original father of the
We have to find out the basis of why this man is not supporting. Hence I said, this stepfather and this father, they must meet. They must have a man-to-man talk. And if the man says to you, Sfuba, no dilo tsaka di go tlasa, ke na se, time ana selo, I perke byang brag. For no one ana selo, but who's to tell what can he do 3 years from now?
But let's face reality. There are some men who literally do not give a F about Horo Uri. And it seems like we are pushing away.
And he says, I don't give two flying fucks about these children. Then we are dealing with a different problem. It means we no longer involve this man in this. Anyaki. Mutwasa anyaki anyaki. Mara waring Sfuba ke anyaki. Kino ba ke snesil. Wa bona no braga ke 25 jage. Nka boreka borotho ka re ke visa kwa mothola mphosa ka bo. Ampotso re ke tlile le borothonyana. Mara Sfuba ke se ke se khonang no. So why can't she appreciate what the man brings and not compare it to what other men can bring?
That khangele ya hore a dio tsa go die ko tlase ke gona tla bona gore o senyele one tlhalwane a dio tsa go di drop me bra
O tlo realize
gore mo sentse ke le
ape ba bantši ba jola ka gore ba spana
one tlhalwane
e re ba re mmereko o fedile
o senyele like me bra ba o bitsa monna modimo gore ba go o nna le maina go
wa bona tubide o ka re go ka ba le face e nngwe mo South Africa ba re thoma fatshe bjale monno mongwe lo mongwe ha bereke Maketang ka lefya. O lebelle banna ba ilo tlhadiwa botlhoko bjang. O lebelle banna ba ilo tlhadiwa botlhoko bjang. It is then that's why ko boditse ka re the true loyalty of a woman, you only see it when you are down and out.
ana wa tso re modimo a se style brother modimo botlhale ka tsela e nngwe e makatsang modimo o kgona di dropa motho a di dropa a bona le happy le shapo le mongata a ba re ke di drop wa ba a fetsa di dropa o testa e ya tshegadi ya di shege o testa ye gore ana ina le khothello na. But I'm telling you, my brother, modimo khona ifa fela 6 months situation. 6 months.
Not basically. That is why in this conversation, kirata go tlhalosa about the or ke botse di question in most I want because of I feel like gore maybe Brian can answer this, ne? Gona le ntho e di vileng go ntlenare ge re celebrate ya motho ge go te ke ntate re mo celebrate ya and then the issue was no re mo celebrate ka or is there for ngwana I get can provide I get le ge le gore ene wa shiana o etsang I get but ga le teng ngwana khone re bala ajile then we can celebrate motho re no this one is a part. So my question is Stefan, if Stumza can the real father, what have it and then Nagis Stefan, and then I'm doing all those things. Should I be celebrated? No.
You should. You should be celebrated for your role in that child's life. You are playing a role again. On a daily basis, you are playing a role again. Even if it's a child that's not yours, but you are playing a role. Let me give you a simple example. I support my little brother's child. To me, that's my child. Who should be celebrated? My little brother or me?
Both, depending on
how so. Where is he? Why what? Who should be celebrated? My little brother or me? Because that man is nowhere to be found. He's nowhere to be found. Fine, we took it as it is and we move. But who should be celebrated there? He's a toddler now, but because there's always a child that comes in my mother's house, takes this child, goes with him, buys them clothes, do whatever, spends time with them, and make sure that they get a father figure. And that man happens to be me. So
takes me back to the thing
because you know what happened with that situation. What happened with that situation is a lot of bontate mohulwarena and it's always from the mother's side. It's always from your maternal side, not your paternal side. Because we're not baniste ka dauli ego. That time I decide to riena how rat. Ano level like a first glance war mfano wa munyaka. Wasi na wa ka banisa ngwana ka. Wa understand? Ngwanola haita armela itu o ba tumele mo ke tla shapa ka gadi sana. Ke a botsa o skebebe wa tla. So it's not that you didn't want to raise your child. There's a man standing there that claims to be the grandfather of this child and he's standing right in between you and your child. Hafetsa o hodisa ngwanola ka motho papa o ke masepa wa bona nna ke teng. This is a boy child, remember, one that needs a father figure. Mola, his perspective of you is when masepa hero ya hai ke ntate moholo wa hai. Ntate moholo wa hai ya faith o bolela nnete gore papa o natla mo ke mokoba. These are stigmas we must deal with as black people, Brian. You understand? A lot of us grew up in those homes. Wa bona ho chavile mara mdala nele ena tshwering modala ram respect. Mara badala ba ba bye. Ba kubile wena o le Igwe o le willing gore o ba papa ngwana hao are nna ngwana ka ga zbanisi ke ngwana la wa ka mola ke ba didi ka ta wa ntshwara Brian di a kosoro tshwantsa o hudise ngwana hao ile mdala a kere
mo mdala ba ba yalo o mo kere ana le tšhelete And le wena se gore ko wena dio ga di sharp o mo kry-e le gore maybe mo lapeng tsa tsala bana ba banyana fela
wa tlhaela wena o le
wa tlhagelela wa mo fa mojita
ara mo ke nna
a wa mo tseya ka nnete mathime a ba ba tsaya jo mathime a baya
mara wa bona ha mo tsere ka agreement
it's something
wa bo ampitse mamphoza wena ha no wa una silo ya time nna ke na silo ya bjano a re bone mo ke nna mo wa bo until wena o ba le something re bontshana wa bona gore ke fair game eo a ne time ho na le ane dengsa le ka I respecta ka mseleu jo ho na le ngwana o mongwe wa mseleu wa first born wa mjudge ho na le uthi engwe mo baniste ka bana ba babedi mseleu called that guy in ar braga dintsang wa span tamana ra span ar bona braga didengiso there was a time mo ileng re le nna ke span ke tshwana le wena o understand so what I'm saying right now go tshwarela marapo ke a o supportela mara ho sto thoma o ba wete o bue re bontshane o sa dira le khawat a ke ra una selo no nna ke tshwere something ke a o supportela no mara immediately o thoma o kry span bua nna le wena re tafuleng wa bona gore ke sejita seo so diamond a ka kry span a chaba ke le khawat a se monna yeah because you don't get such opportunities in black communities brother a ona mthaka botsang gore ke tla supportela ngwana in the interim ya gore wena o ile zulu o tla re ho le weta o tla bua ra bontshana a ona monno mo bjang understand so diamond was very he was fair a ona fairness ya o phalaela brother one but this is what we should have learned as a black generation gore as long as re ka thusana gore bana ba ba hole fela ho na le korea
o setse go tlile mafoko a tshwana le some people take these words literally how they are. It takes a community to
not anymore. No, but not anymore. Remember, back in those days when they said it takes a community to raise a child, that was in our generation. Mo ilungur braga no ka se ridlo tse di snacks ho na le makhelo a da fetang bya. Ne ba o tshela metsi a o khapha kweng. Fitle kwa re tate makhato wa itse moshimano ke ba krile ba inwa bjala kwa me timer ya no wa ira bja a re ke methila a wa mutia jona e re ke a bua ba o dike braga ba o bontsho gore o tlo ba mo you understand same as he ba kare you had a problem maybe ko sekolong and tshwantse o late ke jo timer mara jo timer ana di means mara ba botsa ba re ntate mahlang o bereka kae kae o tla re ha chaisa mmerekong a o lata la tsama and wa kry lord this is happening at no charge you understand. Right now, everyone is living individually in their own homes. I want to remove it till this is because I don't give a damn what happens to my neighbor. Nor does he. You understand? In top of neighbor, le bo makhelwa na isal teng Brian. Rapila no. That's why u khona bona ngwana makhelwa na wa shule utsuba nyawo po mo lebeletse marupalla go mkhala. And lo ka rwa mkha o tla go roha. O tla go roa nthong o ka se tshepe mo philong bao. Then wa thomo realize gore no go ra ke le kana pele braga no ka se dire dilo tseo that's why khale batho ne ba tsubela dipatše kwa go hlathing kwa le no utlwa ba ya zuntsa ngwenlo mara you can't prove it understand ba lo pemintsango mara o ka se prove into braga because mothola na itse gore he nka ibofa mo in this community go bethwa mo na le ntato monga mola ba re ke sekhosana o tshela metsi o petha ene le papa ka wa motšhaba so a ka petha o re ntwe ka ira ka line.
I really love this conversation, but because we are recording it, unfortunately we can't take it the whole day. But before we close, man, I'd really love to hear from the females. Hababandimara, I'd really love to hear from you, if you don't mind, please. Especially Ausi Flo, Ausi Wasalun, especially here. Do you agree with the fact, fact, or in your own words? Motho o celebratiwang as a father ke motho o ntseng yang
ke motho o ntseng yang
a present father.
yeah
Be it a father can be present even though money is not involved.
Thank you
You know,
Please tell the
go
people
bontsha bana ba gago gore o ntate wa bone the love the care e re lift tšhelete ga ile. That is what we call a father figure.
yeah Thank you very much. Please tell the people who and then who are you? Because I just said the lady who own Pana without saying anything. Yeah.
Dumelang, so Limo Moss Beauty Parlor, Mo Pretoria North. Re hostile event there kada stay. And yeah, gonna free haircuts today. So yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me just take this moment and thank my guests, Skela Mulebala, Machita Monday podcast. It will be every Monday. Just tune in on the YouTube channel. Look, because opela ra bolela nnete re sa batleng go utlwa re le mauti. Then Matumani ke o lega da o tsere phela ntse re la ha re mona mo TikTok ra lebella ra o tlo ring this time. Then la itse Malome Igwe, I believe your social media sto tsotlhe ke Malome Igwe as you said. And then your social media just in closing. Matumare fel. Or ke ele because lead to sometimes.
Zange le Matumara.
Yeah.
Ke yone e batho ba nkitseng thata.
The duo ka yone and then you single one.
Yeah, ke tlo.
Then right now maybe on your social media. Yeah.
Post-Sfuba Nation Facebook and Post-Sfuba Nation TikTok, Twitter. I don't do Twitter that much. It's that space.
That's actually right. How?
Not
It's because you're very controversial. Don't you think?
Yeah, look, Twitter is not my game.
Yeah. So you do agree with me?
And Instagram for me, it's a world full of lies as well. So yeah, but I'm more active TikTok, Instagram, Facebook mostly. I'm active.
I think the question for today is who do we celebrate as a father? Ke motho o ntseng yang, o dirang eng gore le dire you deserve to be celebrated as a father. My name is Tsepang aka Mafura Clan and this is maybe on my podcast. From Victoria, as I said, passing back to the world. What's going on?
Vibes in the room, yeah, the mood stay private. Networking, socializing, we all invited. It's a gang of plans, but we keep it exciting.